Why was John, the disciple whom Jesus loved, afraid of Jesus? I'm Sam Millen, and I'm an Adventist pastor in the Pacific Northwest. Last time we looked at Revelation 1:1, which reads in English, the revelation of Jesus Christ. Apocalypsis, Jesu Christou in Greek. That word apocalypsis means to reveal, to unveil, to pull the curtain back. We might be familiar with the ending of The Wizard of Oz when Toto pulled the curtain back to reveal this frightening wizard was merely an old man, a humbug. In this case, it is the opposite. When John sees Jesus revealed to him in this striking vision, he can only use images to describe what he saw. Many of the images are borrowed from the Hebrew scriptures. When he sees Jesus, he writes in verse 17, "When I saw him, I fell at his feet as if I were dead. But he laid his right hand on me and said, 'Don't be afraid. I am the first and the last. I am the living one. I died, but look, I am alive forever and ever.'" The Jesus John was familiar with, that humble, itinerant Galilean preacher who walked along the dusty roads with the 12 disciples, Peter, James, and John being the closest to him, was very approachable. The crowds pressed in. He healed the sick. Even children loved to sit on his lap. But John here gets a glimpse of Jesus as divine. It wasn't the first time that John got a glimpse of Jesus as divine. If you recall, in the Gospels, Peter, James, and John were with Jesus on the Mount of Transfiguration. And even then, Matthew chapter 17, verse 6 tells us, they fell on the ground, terrified, as though they were dead. Jesus was heavily veiled by the Incarnation, by human flesh, because Jesus does not want us to follow him simply because we see a bright, dazzling figure, simply because we are filled with awe, we are awestruck when we get a glimpse of Jesus, or because we are terrified when we see Jesus, and therefore feel compelled to follow him out of fear. No, Jesus wants us to follow him because of who he is in terms of his character. Jesus is God and God is love. There was nothing in the appearance of Jesus as an itinerant Galilean preacher that drew people to him. He says, if I am lifted up, I will draw all people to me. It is his character. Jesus is God and God is love. Jesus wants us to follow him because of who he is, because of his character, not because of what he looks like. And right here in Revelation 1, he tells John, "Don't be afraid. I am the first and the last. I am the living one. I died. I am the one who died for you. I am the one who loved you more than life itself. Don't be afraid. Look, I am alive forever and ever, and I hold the keys of death and the grave." At that time, there was a pagan goddess, Hecate, who was said to hold the keys of death and Hades. She was the goddess of the underworld. But it's not Hecate who has the keys. It is Jesus who has conquered death and the grave because he loves you and me, and because he wants to spend eternity with us. "Don't be afraid," said Jesus. "It is me. I am the one who died for you. I am the one who loves you, and I want to spend eternity with you. I don't want you to follow me because you are filled with fear or awe by what I look like. I want you to follow me because of who I am, because I love you."